Hey Spurs fan! We're back with another exclusive video and the hottest updates for you. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button so you never miss any news about the San Antonio Spurs. Let's get to the news. What happens when a star player returns to a team that's still finding its identity? The San Antonio Spurs are on the edge of their seats, waiting for De'Aaron Fox to make his long-anticipated season debut. With his explosive ability to penetrate defenses, he's undoubtedly a game-changer, but how will he mesh with the likes of Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, and the rising sensation Victor Wembanyama? As the Spurs navigate this transition, could they be facing the challenges of a team that feels like it's starting its season all over again? Let's dive into the implications of Fox's return and what it means for the Spurs' future. The San Antonio Spurs find themselves at a crucial juncture as they await the return of star guard De'Aaron Fox, who is poised to make his season debut. The question on everyone's mind is not merely when he will return, but how he will integrate into a team that has already faced its share of challenges. Fox's ability to penetrate defenses and create scoring opportunities has been sorely missed, but will his arrival rejuvenate a struggling offense, or will it complicate the on-court dynamics? As fans hold their breath, the stakes couldn't be higher for a team in search of direction. In recent games, the Spurs have suffered notable losses against the Phoenix Suns and Los Angeles Lakers, raising concerns about their offensive cohesion. While Fox is expected to be a significant contributor, his lack of playing time with key teammates like Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, and the promising Victor Wembanyama raises important questions. Sam Vecenie, an NBA draft expert, highlights that incorporating Fox into the rotation will lead to growing pains, likely resulting in reduced minutes for Castle, Harper, and even Wembanyama. Yet, the potential benefits of Fox's presence far outweigh these short-term challenges. With his defensive prowess and playmaking ability, Fox could not only enhance the Spurs' offensive options but also alleviate the burden that Wembanyama has been carrying. Historically, the Spurs have been known for their adaptability and resilience, often thriving in the face of adversity. The current situation harkens back to past seasons where the team faced injuries or roster changes, yet managed to find a way to succeed. Fox's potential return is reminiscent of pivotal moments in Spurs history, where the integration of a key player shifted the team's fortunes. However, this time, the stakes seem even higher. The team has been forced to rely heavily on Wembanyama, who has had to shoulder an immense load, especially in the absence of Fox. This reliance has not only impacted his performance but has also made the team predictable to opponents, who have been quick to double and triple team him. As the Spurs prepare for Fox's return, immediate implications loom large. His ability to create space and scoring opportunities could transform the Spurs' offense, offering Wembanyama much-needed relief. However, the adjustment period will be critical. How will Castle adapt to a diminished role, and can Harper rebound quickly to find his rhythm again? With the clock ticking, Spurs fans are left to wonder if Fox's debut will turn the tide for a team that has shown flashes of brilliance but has struggled to find consistency. Will this be the moment the Spurs finally regain their competitive edge, or will it be another chapter in a season defined by uncertainty? The answers are just around the corner, as anticipation mounts for Fox's long-awaited return to the court. As De'Aaron Fox prepares for his anticipated return, the San Antonio Spurs are on the cusp of a significant transformation. His integration into the lineup is poised to alter the team's dynamics, especially in a season where they've struggled to find their rhythm. While the early stages may be rocky, as players adjust their roles, the long-term benefits could be profound. With Fox's ability to penetrate defenses and create scoring opportunities, the Spurs can expect a revitalized offensive strategy that alleviates pressure on Victor Wembanyama. This shift could not only enhance team morale but also foster a more balanced scoring approach, ultimately positioning the Spurs as a more formidable contender in the Western Conference. The reactions from around the league are already buzzing with anticipation. Analysts and fans alike are eager to see how Fox's return will reshape the Spurs' identity, especially given the recent struggles against formidable opponents like the Suns and Lakers. The market is also watching closely. Teams are assessing how Fox's presence could impact trade dynamics and player performances across the board. As Fox steps back onto the court, his influence will extend beyond just scoring. His defensive prowess and playmaking abilities could elevate the performance of his teammates, possibly drawing attention from rival teams who may look to capitalize on any ensuing weaknesses in the Spurs' rotation. Looking ahead, multiple scenarios could unfold as the Spurs navigate this pivotal moment in their season. If Fox quickly acclimates to the team's style of play, it could spark a resurgence that reignites their playoff aspirations. Conversely, if he struggles to mesh with new teammates, the Spurs may face further challenges in their quest for consistency. Nevertheless, the potential for a dynamic partnership with Wembanyama creates an exciting narrative. Their complementary skills could revolutionize the Spurs' offensive scheme. As fans brace for Fox's debut, the stage is set for an exhilarating chapter in San Antonio's season, one that promises to be filled with ups and downs but ultimately aims for a brighter future. What if a single player's eligibility could determine the fate of an entire game, and potentially the season for the San Antonio Spurs? As speculation grows around a possible cancellation of the highly anticipated matchup against the Golden State Warriors due to an irregular player on the Spurs roster, fans are left wondering just how much this could impact the franchise's future. Stay tuned as we dive deep into the implications of this critical situation and what it means for the team's aspirations this season. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Antonio Spurs. In a surprising development that has sent shockwaves through the basketball community, the NBA is considering the cancellation of the highly anticipated matchup between the San Antonio Spurs and the Golden State Warriors due to a potential irregularity involving a Spurs player. The stakes for this game were already high, as both teams are vying for crucial playoff positioning in a fiercely competitive Western Conference. Fans were eagerly anticipating the clash of styles: Golden State's fast-paced, perimeter-oriented play against San Antonio's disciplined, methodical approach. However, the looming threat of a cancellation has overshadowed the excitement, forcing players, coaches, and fans alike to grapple with the implications of such a decision. The controversy stems from allegations that a Spurs player may not have met the eligibility requirements set forth by the league. While the specifics of the situation remain murky, sources indicate that this player could potentially have been involved in activities that violate the NBA's strict policies regarding player conduct and eligibility. The league has a history of maintaining rigorous standards to ensure fair play, and any deviation from these rules could lead to severe repercussions, including the nullification of games. This situation poses a significant challenge for the Spurs organization, who must navigate the potential fallout while keeping their focus on the court, as their playoff aspirations hang in the balance. As discussions unfold behind closed doors, the ramifications of a cancelled game extend far beyond just the immediate matchup. For the Spurs, losing this game would mean not only a missed opportunity to secure valuable standings but also a potential blow to their team morale. Meanwhile, the Warriors are left in a state of uncertainty, as they prepared meticulously for this contest, adjusting their strategies and game plans to counter the Spurs' unique strengths. The competitive spirit that defines the NBA is at stake, and fans are left wondering how this situation will resolve, as the league must weigh its commitment to fairness against the desire to maintain the integrity of the season. Ultimately, the decision to cancel or proceed with the game will have lasting implications for how the league manages player eligibility and conduct moving forward. The NBA has always prided itself on its commitment to transparency and integrity, and this incident could serve as a pivotal moment in the league's evolution. As the days pass and the clock ticks down to game time, anticipation builds not just for the outcome of the Spurs-Warriors matchup but for the broader conversation about accountability within professional sports. This unfolding narrative is a stark reminder of the complexities that lie beneath the surface of the game, where every play and every player can shape the course of a season in ways that are often unseen until the spotlight shines brightly upon them. The ramifications of any misstep or inconsistency within a franchise can be profound, often extending far beyond the immediate impact on the business. When the brand's image is compromised, it doesn't merely affect the franchisee, it creates a ripple effect that can undermine the entire network. Each franchise operates under the umbrella of a larger entity, and when one part falters, whether through poor service, subpar product quality, or public relations disasters, consumers begin to associate those failures with the brand as a whole. This erosion of trust can lead to a significant decline in customer loyalty, which is essential for the sustainability of any franchise operation. The collective perception is shaped not just by the individual franchise's performance but also by how well it aligns with the overarching values and promises of the brand. Furthermore, the financial implications of such compromises can be dire. A franchise that suffers from a tarnished reputation often sees a direct correlation in its revenue, as customers flock to competitors that maintain a more favorable image. The cost of recovering from such setbacks can be astronomical, requiring investments in marketing campaigns, operational overhauls, and sometimes even legal battles to restore credibility. For many franchisees, the financial burden of these failures can lead to a precarious situation, jeopardizing their ability to sustain operations and fulfill their financial obligations. The interconnected nature of franchises means that if one entity struggles, it can lead to a loss of confidence among potential franchisees considering investment in the brand, further threatening the overall health of the franchise system. Moreover, the commitment to upholding brand standards is not merely a suggestion, it is a fundamental requirement for success. Franchises are built on the promise of consistency, and deviations from established protocols can compromise the entire model. When franchisees opt to cut corners or disregard operational guidelines, they not only put their own business at risk but also jeopardize the collective integrity of the franchise. This negligence can lead to a fragmented customer experience, where patrons have varying levels of satisfaction depending on which location they visit. Such inconsistency can dilute the brand's identity, making it harder for consumers to understand what the franchise stands for and why they should choose it over others. The long-term damage to brand loyalty stemming from these inconsistencies can create an uphill battle for recovery that many franchises are ill-equipped to face. In conclusion, the stakes are exceedingly high when it comes to maintaining the integrity of a franchise. The interconnectedness of franchisees means that each decision carries weight, and the actions of one can reverberate throughout the entire system. As franchises navigate the complexities of modern consumer expectations and competitive landscapes, it becomes imperative to prioritize brand consistency and uphold the standards that consumers have come to expect. Any slip in these areas not only threatens individual franchises but also endangers the entire franchise ecosystem, highlighting the need for vigilance, accountability, and a steadfast commitment to the core values that define the brand. Without such dedication, the very foundation of the franchise model may be at risk, compromising its future viability and success. The passion of the club's supporters is a powerful force that shapes its identity and culture. Fans are not just spectators, they are an integral part of the club's heartbeat, bringing life to the stands and embodying the spirit of the team. Their opinions are often formed through a blend of personal experiences, historical context, and emotional investment. For many, supporting the club is a familial tradition passed down through generations, intertwining their lives with the team's successes and failures. This deep-rooted connection fosters a sense of belonging, and fans take immense pride in representing their club, whether in local pubs, social media discussions, or at the stadium itself. Their voices echo with hopes, dreams, and, sometimes, frustrations, creating a vibrant tapestry of loyalty and devotion that is essential to the club's existence. When discussing the state of the team, fans often express a mixture of optimism and skepticism. Their insights into the club's performance are shaped by a profound understanding of the game, as well as an acute awareness of the club's history. Some supporters might highlight the need for strategic changes, advocating for new players or different coaching tactics to elevate the team's performance. Others might focus on the club's management decisions, critiquing ownership and calling for transparency and accountability. This blend of passion and critical analysis reveals a community that is not only invested in the outcomes of matches but also in the broader vision for the club's future. They believe that their voices matter and that their passion can influence the direction of the team, reinforcing the notion that a club's strength lies not just in its players but in its supporters. Moreover, the emotional landscape of the fan base is complex and often reflective of the ups and downs of the club's journey. During periods of success, fans revel in the glory, celebrating victories with an exuberance that can be infectious. However, in times of struggle, their opinions can shift dramatically, revealing a more somber and critical perspective. The disappointment of a crushing defeat or a missed opportunity can lead to heated debates among supporters, with some calling for drastic measures while others urge patience and understanding. This dynamic interplay of emotions underscores the deep investment fans have in their club, where every match can feel like a defining moment in their lives. The passion that fuels their loyalty is rooted in the belief that they are part of something greater, a collective experience that binds them together through shared joy and sorrow. Ultimately, the voices of the supporters are invaluable to the club, serving as a reminder of the human element that lies at the heart of sports. Their opinions not only reflect a love for the game but also a desire for community and connection. As they gather to discuss tactics, celebrate victories, or voice their concerns, fans create a dialogue that can influence the very fabric of the club. Their insights can lead to constructive changes, fostering a culture of engagement that enriches the experience for everyone involved. In this sense, the supporters are not merely passive observers, they are active participants in the club's narrative, shaping its legacy with every chant, every critique, and every cheer. Their unwavering dedication ensures that the spirit of the club remains vibrant, proving that, in the world of sports, the heart and soul of a team often lie in the passionate voices of its fans. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about our San Antonio Spurs, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash that